you don't have to be big to be innovative. Because you're small, you really need to think outside the box. The fact that you can be small and still be world-class is epitomized by Singapore.
Being a small country with no natural resources, we've always been about constant adaptation, constantly figuring out what our clients globally need and what we provide for them in our focus and investing across Asia.
Innovation, as you know, is all about human capital, and Singapore just recently ranked #1 according to the World Bank in human capital preparation and in the ways in which it's attempting to raise worker productivity through the educational system and through bringing technology into the workplace.
Singapore actually ranks in the Edelman Trust Barometer as one of the top 3 or 4 countries in the world in trusted institution. It is the basis on which there's going to be success in enterprise because relationship between business and government is especially close.
People appreciate not just for the quality of life in Singapore, but the access to the entire region. So for any company doing business in ASEAN, or quite frankly, all of Asia, this is the most convenient place to do it geographically.
Today, Singapore is in some ways a living lab. And because it's so tightly knit, you can bring many parts of the system together. The public sector, the private sector, the social sector, academia, it all comes together and creates a whole-of-nation approach to problem resolution. That capacity to innovate as a whole-of-nation is quite unique.
It's doing it with 3D printing, it's doing it with financial services. We're seeing in many clusters that are coming together in Singapore, there's a big emphasis on human capital and education and innovation.
It is this next step, being the world's first smart nation, digitizing and wiring up the system, and showing the world a new way to conduct business and a new way to live, that will be the hallmark of Singapore's success in days to come.